everybody, and welcome to the fifth lesson of this free lesson for you. And the title of this lesson is "We as ballroom dancer cannot stand," meaning man and lady, on the same piece of wood. We should stand in different places, not on the same piece of wood. And if you follow what I did in the previous lesson with the stable, offset and dynamic balance, you will probably understand this a little bit. And it is very simple to detect this. When you watch a couple dancing, they can smile and look happy, and it seems like they're in balance. But if you look where the feet and how the feet are positioned, and you can look at this, later on I will post one or two pictures so you can have a look at what I mean. You see that they are not actually in balance. They keep each other in balance with the hands, but they're not actually in balance. A good dancer should be able to stay in balance on his own and be together with a partner, not kept in balance with the connection of the hand. Hands are useful, obviously, if we have different forces, but in this lesson we're talking about balance. So I could, for example, I should be able to do a basic steps that require not a lot of rotation without the hands. But these days you don't see that anymore. What do I mean? I mean, for example, if this is the floor and I take two pieces of wood, which is represent the feet. Now, feet should be, if I'm looking, let's say this is the lady and this is the man, they should be this far apart to be able to stay in balance. Because on top of the foot you have these two boxes represent the bodies. You should have the body here. And they are connected, obviously. And now this is not shaped as a body, but if we get the feet, and you see this, now there is no space for the body to stand. Here is a picture that shows you what I mean with these two pieces of wood. So it's maybe easier if you look it through in the picture, in the couple. So this picture shows you that the man and lady are trying to stay in the same piece of wood, and that's not possible to stay in balance. Where in the second picture, so if you stop your video when you dance and look at it, in the second picture you will see there is space between the feet look better. Okay, now many times you hear these days that footwork, feet were most beautiful long time ago. I think the important thing that we have to consider that long time ago there was not this crowded on the same piece of wood. Like if this is a piece of wood, you have 2 feet, it looks messy. If there is space, in this piece of wood you only see 1 foot, so that can look beautiful. Like if you put a nice diamond on the velvet cloth instead of putting 300 diamonds there. It doesn't have the same effect. So when you look at some couple, when you look at your own video when you dance, check. Obviously when you have the camera in this angle, when you see the camera in this angle, if you are standing like this, step can be too big, you are actually too close underneath, and if you let the hand go, you cannot stay in balance. And this video that you will see now is a very good example of what I'm talking about. Okay, and that's physics. Gravity is pulling vertically, so you cannot change that until that rule apply in the world. The gravity goes like that. We're supposed to stay balanced, meaning that should be vertical. You can have all the shape that you're looking for, that's not the problem. But a good test is you can stop at any time, let the hand go and see if you fall apart. And 90% of the time, if you fall apart, is because you occupy the same piece of wood. And that's not possible. It's like putting two houses, one on top of the others. Okay? So you should have, the lady should have her own balance, and the man should have his own balance. And then we move the weight to each other and we stay together, but we should not get too crowded in the foot. We cannot use feet, we cannot stay in balance, we just have to use hand in order to keep each other in balance, instead of spending that energy to produce some movement. Okay, so very easy to detect. Rule number one, when you look at the video, when you look at yourself, check the distance between the feet. And if you see some couple that have beautiful feet, have a look. They are not crowded. And second, you can stop at any time that you wish, take your hand off, and see if you fall off your foot or if you stay in balance. I hope this helped you. You need to practice, and it's a very, very difficult thing to maintain, because if one take the step a little bit extra big, you already under the other person's space. So it's not something that you can actually say, okay, I learned this, so I can forget it. It's something that you have to really look for it and be careful all your dancing life. If you want to be in balance, obviously. If you decide that you want to dance counterbalance, off balance, I don't know, you help each other with balance, whatever you want, new strategy of life, then good luck. My understanding of dancing will classify that dancing as not good. But as I always say, there is a development, and maybe I'm wrong, but maybe.